Y'all, what's up? What's up? Hey, this piece is called Transitioning into the Select. Hey, but before I get there, man, that was a hell of a workout I just had. I was punishing chest today. Man, I was punishing chest. It wasn't even really that much. Because I was doing some sets, bench press, incline press, cables, and some one arm dumbbell flies. Man, that's like one of those legendary things. Man, it was so good, man. I wanted to light a cigarette, pass it to somebody. I don't even smoke. It's like good sex. It's like one of those ones you call your boys up, say, man, I tore that shit up. Shit. One of those ones, it's like after you have good sex and you look over to the woman, damn, girl, that was good. What did you say your name was? Shit. But anyway, transitioning to the select. Transitioning into the select. You know what? I'm going to tell you where I get my greatest joy doing all this. Is when somebody contacts me and they tell me they've made some type of improvement, or they say things in a certain way when I know, okay, they solidly in the select. Man, I'm sweating so much, it's steamy. Like they transitioning, right? Like you always get some cats asking about some receipts or something, but I'll say this. My receipts is when I tell somebody something and they succeed. I'm doing this shit. I don't have shit to prove to anybody. You either take the information or leave it. So the people who take the information, they always contact me. I get a lot of cats who contact me, say, "Hey, Ron, that shit worked. That shit worked. Oh, that little thing you told me worked." I was like, "Yeah, it did." That's how you know when you can take somebody to, you know what you're doing, because as a coach or a supposed coach, you're supposed to be telling the other person what they're supposed to do. It don't matter what you do. And me, I don't try to prove to anybody, right? So I don't get into all that bullshit. But yeah, but it is another thing that happens when you transition into the select. Not so much as just getting there, but it's, god damn, I gotta get me a new Malibu. Hey, I rhyme. Or was it a rhyme? I don't know. Anyway, right? That's one thing. Like people think, oh yeah, once I make it to select and all these women come for me, that's it. Nah, it's a transition, because see, one thing, man, get clear. Get one thing clear. Non-select dudes do get sex. They get women, they get sex. Oh, watch them beat this shit up. Anyway, they get sex. They get married, have kids and everything. But the difference between the select and non-select is how the non-select had to get the woman. The non-select, he's getting like the leftovers. The non-select is getting a woman who's settling. Think about that word, settling. Or he's getting a woman, he ain't getting a woman that's going to shop at Victoria's Secret, or, pull the mattress into the living room when he get home and like just jump on her. And she ain't sure as hell ain't sucking that thing. That's non-select. So, but you get some guys, they get some decent play that way, and you get some women here and there think they doing something. Get their 1 out of 100 women think they doing something. But then they start doing what Rom say do, developing that body, changing the attitude, recognizing when the woman is interested in having that attitude where I'm the shit. You got better things to do than that woman, and she checking you out because she liking your muscles or something. And then they start throwing at you. You see something different. In fact, I've had several women tell me men don't get from women what they could get. That was some deep shit. That's how she said it too. She said how many said that? Several women said that. I just remember this one in particular because she was like a teenager. Hitting the deep shit some 50-olds were saying. But once you get in that world, it's totally different. People think they know, and I listen to people and they'll say, yeah, I'm there and I'm there because of their job or something. No, it's different when you hear a knock on your door and you have no idea who it is, or you got to start parking someplace different because of the women, or you just trying to eat your buffalo wings and they coming up disturbing you. I always use that buffalo wing. The reason why, because this club, Zanzibar in D.C. back in the day, I used to always go there and for happy hour. I've told this before. I always go there for happy hour, try to eat my buffalo wings. Somebody always disturb the fuck out of me. I'm like, be having like chicken in my teeth and shit. They still want to talk. Someone be telling me their life story. But that's it. It's like a totally different vibe. You know, that's that vibe. That's when the women come over your house. You be sitting there, they be like, hey, what you doing now? I'm just chilling. Hey, can I come by? And you be, half the time you ain't even thinking about it because you're getting so much play. Then a woman come by, in that trench coat and heels. A friend of mine told me about a story. He said the woman, he said he was somewhere, and the woman kept running outside his place and stuff. It was a condo, butt naked, trying to get his attention. But yeah, you transition, you see a totally different side of women. All of a sudden, you look back at your non-select days, and you just like, damn, why was I making? Why did I pay for that date? Or why was I that pressed? And you know what's bad? Sometimes it's the same exact woman. That's one thing you'll see. See, a lot of guys think because they made money or something, but it's like, nah, your attitude just changed. The woman looking at you different. She like, shit, I'm gonna get some of that. Because anybody who really knows, women are really aggressive. See, a lot of dudes, I said that in a video, a lot of dudes couldn't get it because I could already tell, nah, you ain't there. There's a lot of things dudes say and I already know where they at. I already know where they at. Like anybody who says money, I would change. Anybody who think it, I already know you non-select if you think it's money. Because you can never, and in fact, I'm going to do something on that tomorrow, but those people always say money, they can never explain those average looking dudes still getting some pussy. But because, maybe they got a nice body or something, or women saw their eggplant or saw the print. And a lot of dudes don't get that. They always swear some other shit, so I already know. They don't know. And I've gotten to the point I don't feel like arguing with them. They may want to try, but until you can show that you spend as much time out here in these streets as I have, and I mean show it, or partied as much as I've had, then I kind of ignore you. Because you got a lot of dudes, they base their shit off of what they think. But if I say, haven't you noticed that though? These dudes can never tell you like their personal experience with this. Because usually what happens is whenever I say something, somebody could say, oh yeah, that happened to me. I saw that. Oh yeah, I knew somebody who did this. But those people want to argue. I always notice they can never say, hey, I saw this. I was a witness to this. This is how it was. They always speculate. Like, hey, it's somebody. They were kind of annoying trying to say why this one particular person was getting a play, saying it was their, they were saying this person, I don't even feel like putting a name out, was getting it because of their, like, celebrity or something. I said, no, I actually know some people in private who know the person. It wasn't their celebrity. In fact, and this is another thing, but I can't get too deep into this. But I know people who know people. They say a lot of these celebrities ain't getting it like people think they are. So, but yeah, transitioning into that whole, it's a different world. It's sometimes people shocked because they're like, damn, it might take a while. I might have to do so. You know what? I'm going to start doing coaching on that. If y'all want some coaching, y'all transitioning, let me know. It got to be transition. If you asking me how to kiss a girl or something, don't waste your time with me. There's other coaches. Talk to them. But if you transitioning and shit, because it's crazy, because all of a sudden you see something different. All of a sudden some woman that when you were non-select who would have made you pay for dinner and all that stuff is all of a sudden over your place. You ain't paid anything. You barely paying attention to her and shit. And she up there, she on her knees and stuff, going superhead. Yeah, I don't mean up and down. I mean super head. She's usually like, damn, I didn't know you could do that. That's the world. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Shit. Go get me. I'm on a 3-day fast. Gotta get me some fruit and shit. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.